Toadstool Geologic Park and Campground. The campground consists of 6 sites with picnic tables and fire rings and upright grills and 2 accessible vault toilets. There is no water. Toadstool Geologic Park is noted for its unusual geological formations, some in the shape of toadstools, and scientifically valuable fossil deposits. The interpretive kiosk explains and illustrates the local geology and provides information and history about the local grasslands. During your hike, look for signs of fossils that give scientists insight into the behavior of animals as they pass through this area as far back as 30 million years ago. In order for others to enjoy viewing these fossil resources, collection is prohibited. The trailhead at the campground provides access to 3 hiking trails to choose from with varying degrees of difficulty. A 1-mile loop highlights many examples of eroded clay/sandstone formations. While on the trail, follow the interpretive brochure to learn the fascinating geology of the area. The Bison Trail leaves the interpretive loop at the halfway point and continues up the canyon to Hudson Meng Education and Research Center. Toadstool Campground to Hudson Meng is 3 miles one way. A 5-mile loop begins at the campground and proceeds on the graveled section of the interpretive trail for a short distance before heading north through the Badlands and Grasslands on the Great Plains Trail. After 1.5 miles, the Great Plains Trail intersects with the 918 road. Follow the signs to return to the Bison Trail and Toadstool Campground. The loop can be done in reverse, going the other direction on the interpretive trail as you leave the campground. The Great Plains Trail, developed by the Great Plains Trail Alliance, is a cross-country network of public land trails and roads beginning in Guadalupe National Park and ending at the Canadian border. The Bison Trail, 918 road and part of the 5-mile loop are part of this network. Great Plains Trail information can be found at www.greatplainstrail.org. Why is it called Toadstool? The first visitors here in the late 1800s must have felt they were traveling through a land of giant mushrooms. They fancifully labeled the jumble of sandstone slabs resting upon their clay pillars, toadstools. The name stuck. Toadstools are created by the forces of wind and water, eroding the soft clay faster than the hard sandstone rock that caps it. Erosion eventually collapses the giant toadstools while new ones are forming. Travel over gravel volcanoes to the west periodically blanketed this area with ash. Water from rain and snow dissolved the ash and seeped into cracks in the clay, where it crystallized. The width of the cracks is the thickness of the gravel pieces. As clay eroded, the hardened minerals and bone fragments of long-dead animals became exposed. Notice the dark, jagged gravel beneath your feet. This desert pavement is a coarse mixture of silicon dioxide, the same compound as glass, and fossil bone fragments.